Hey everyone, it's Carrie from My Friends Call Me Martha. I tried to do a live video, but it would not work. So I am just gonna record a video and then upload it to YouTube. So today I am starting my 5-day countdown to the new catalog release. And today I am gonna make a project using the Nature's Prints stamp set. And it has a coordinating die set called Natural Prints Dies. I showed this paper to you guys a while ago, and it's definitely one of my favorites from the new catalog. I'm not allowed to show you images directly from our catalog yet, so the catalog officially goes live on May 3rd. So I am super excited because we were only allowed to order some of the new stamp sets and papers and stuff. So I'm looking forward to being able to place an order for some of the stuff that was not available for pre-order. So there's a lot of great prints in this paper. I love this one. It's a great new neutral, and this features the Starry Night color, and then Pacific Point, and then like navy blue. So it's kind of like 3 bluish purple colors. And then on the flip side, on some of them, it's more of it's using gray granite. So again, I love some of these kind of like solid brushed look pieces of cardstock. And this one is really fun too. So it's hard to decide which is my favorite. But for the card today, I'm going to be using this sheet of paper. And what I did was I am using, so my cardstock base, that aside. So my cardstock base is the Starry Night, and my cardstock is cut 11 inches by 4 1/4, and it's scored at 5 1/2. I definitely like scoring my paper. I find that it just makes it a lot easier to crease, as well as 9 times out of 10, it's your corners match up nicely when you score the paper. And then I cut my designer series paper to, I want to say 4 1/4, but I think I did slightly less just to make sure it wouldn't overhang. So it's more like 4 1/8 by 5. So it covers most of it, but you get a little peek of the Starry Night. And then I'm going to, I kind of laid this out. I kind of actually copied one of the cards that's in the catalog. Sometimes when I get a new bundle, it's kind of hard to know like what actually I want to make with it. So sometimes just starting out by trying to copy a card that's in the catalog is kind of a great way to get your ideas going and kind of what you want to make. And then this also is the new it's Starry Sky, not Starry Night. This is the ribbon, although I feel like this ribbon looks navy blue to me. So it's fine, but I do feel like it will match the navy blue better. So, and then from the dies, I did cut out this awesome shape to put my sentiment on. So I'm actually going to start with the sentiment first. And did I cut this from gray granite or crumb cake? I can't even remember. I feel like crumb cake and gray granite are kind of very similar. I don't know, that kind of actually looks more crumb cake. All the neutrals kind of coordinate nicely with one another. So I'm going to ink up my sentiment. Try not to ink up my fingers too much. Let's see if I can get my sentiment to stamp straight. Not bad for a first attempt. And then while I have this color open, I am going to stamp one of the like leaf images. Lovely. And then, okay, I'm going to close up my ink. When you're done working with an ink, it is just so much better to always close it up. I can't tell you how many times I've dropped stuff in the ink pad, or I've had the darker color on my stamp block and then I put it in the lighter ink pad, all of which are really bad scenarios. And then here again, it's one of the leaf patterns. And then one of the other things I like to do is, so see, I stamped it once. Now I'm gonna take this, get a piece of scrap paper here. And I'm just gonna, with the ink that's left on here, is I'm just gonna kind of stamp some of that on there, just to give it a little something extra. We call that stamping off. So you stamp the full image, and you could, if I wasn't actually going to cut this out, I could have just stamped it on my scrap paper and then stamped it onto that. So just adds a little bit more, something kind of that people aren't expecting. And so then I am going to go cut these out. As you can see here, these are the coordinating dies. And when I'm cutting out so many at once, I will actually use some washi tape to kind of hold my dies in place. Sometimes you just kind of have to do these one at a time, because no matter what you do, they always see it like I just hit the other one again. I'd say this is probably the hardest part, is like lining up your dies on where they're going to cut out your images. And my hand is like a little shaky. Do I have washi tape? Yes. So this is kind of a neat little trick. It just helps kind of hold the stuff in place. Some people use Post-it notes. That will also work. So I just, and washi tape, it comes off of paper. You still want to be like careful when you remove it, because you don't want to rip your paper, but it's made to be like removable. So tonight we are celebrating my son's 10th birthday with some family and friends at Hibachi. So, and I just made him his ice cream cake that he wanted. So I'm excited to have all my chores done. All right, so I'm gonna go run this through my die cutting machine. We'll see. Sometimes they move slightly, but I'd say for the most part, it'll look pretty good. And again, try not to be too hard on myself because it is a handmade card. Oh, that's pretty good. It's got a nice kind of even white border around. Let's see about this little guy. Not bad. I kind of have more white on that side than that side, but it's good enough. Sorry if I'm making the table. My tripod thingy is like attached to my desk. All right. And again, that one, I feel like it's a little skewed that way, but it's all right. And then earlier I had actually already cut out, it comes with these sprigs, like a short one and then like the longer ones. So now we're going to figure out how I want to lay out my card. All right. So I'm going to start with just I don't think the paper really has an upside or a downside because the leaves are kind of going in every which direction. All right. I'm going to put this along the top. So the one in the catalog had this stuff kind of upside down. I'm trying to remember, maybe it was under that stuff. I don't know. To me, I'm struggling with the, I kind of like to do things right side up. So maybe I'll stick this purple more in the middle. Maybe I just want to use the purple. Ooh, I think I like that better. Sometimes I try to make a card before I go and record myself, but not today. Today I tried to wing it, and sometimes it doesn't work as quickly as I'd like. This I know I'm definitely going to pop it up on dimensionals. Oh, my cat is mocking me. He's sitting on the table. Clearly he knows I'm live and I'm not going to yell at him. If there was a way to pause this video, I would right now. All right, so I think I'm ready to cut this. So I hope everybody has a good weekend. Like I said, I'm going to be coming live every day this weekend. And then if you are local to me, I'm holding a class on Sunday, which is Sunday, May 1st. Yes, I think it's May 1st. So if you're local to me and you want to come to an in-person workshop and learn how to make a card, you are always welcome to come by. We start at 10 in the morning. And I think my next event I'm going to look to do maybe like a Friday night. I know sometimes Friday nights can be hard for families, but it kind of works good for me. It's hard to do something on a weeknight with my work schedule. Okay. All right. And now, yeah, see, I think it's going to be too much if I add in. Yeah, sometimes less is more, they say, right? And again, I'm going to use glue dots to attach. That's what sorry, I wasn't even explaining what I was doing. I used a glue dot to hold the ribbon in place. But I do love these little sprees. They're so cute. And I'm trying to get myself together for what I want to do is a game night. A lot of other Stampin' Up! Demonstrators, they do these bingo nights, and I think it'll be fun. We'll play a couple games of bingo, and in between each game, we'll make a card. So stay tuned for details on that. I might be adding too much at this point. Yep, I'm just gonna leave it off. Okay, but I do like to always add a little bit of, these are the in color decorative dots. So like this is like the same color that I was using, but I think I want something with a little more sparkle. Something that'll catch the light. Oh, champagne color is not gonna work. Sorry guys. It's kind of too late. Let me grab. Time to open a new package. These are kind of one of my favorites. These came out with a mini catalog. They are called Iridescent Rhinestones. Although I do feel like they're kind of pink. Jeez. I'm struggling today, guys, to make. Here we go. Let's just use our traditional. I think these are just called your basic rhinestones. We're gonna go with that. And to make it easier to pick up your rhinestones, we have this take your pick tool, and it's got these little putty ends, and they make picking up the little gem like so super duper easy. Oh, I'm not even like on camera. I'm not even paying attention. Oh my goodness. So I do like that. 2 there, and then we'll do 1 kind of maybe down here a little. All right, so could you even see? Oh my God, I feel like I wasn't even in camera. I might have to do this whole thing all over again. All right, guys, so if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out, and I hope to see you all again tomorrow.